Hello, hello. I am broadcasting across Facebook on my personal page, my business page, and on my YouTube stream. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, please let me know. And if you are new to my channel or new to my stream, also let me know. Please put in the comments where you're from. I really appreciate it. So give me a moment here. I do need to share this. Hi, John. Thank you. How are you doing? I did not get a chance yet to look at the video that you recommended, but I still have it. It's just, things kind of get crazy. How was your Christmas, John? Merry Christmas. I just need to share this here to a couple groups here. Feel free to share this out, you guys. Okay, I'm just sharing it into places. And then you'll have my full attention. Anyway, it's kind of cold in here. Merry Christmas, Anne-Marie. How are you? Yours has been lonely. Why have you had a lonely Christmas? You miss your family? I miss my family too. Actually, it's almost like, ever hear Zogmuk? No, I haven't, and I don't know that I want to get involved in that. It's like every holiday. I was just telling this to somebody a couple days ago. It gets harder for me because we're about 1,800 miles from Minnesota. My brother and my sister live there with their families. My parents live down here now. They're only about 4 hours away from us. That makes it easier, but it's been 11 years since I've been in Minnesota, and having a large family and limited income makes it really hard for travel, and thinking of the loved ones that have been gone. Have you lost a lot of them this year that you weren't able to be with Anne-Marie? Hi, Michael. Merry Christmas. Thank you. But even like Memorial Day gets really hard for me because I am used to large family gatherings of extended family and a big grand time anytime there's any type of celebration to be had. And it's been, like I said, 11 years or so since I've been in Minnesota, and it gets lonely being away from family. Thank you, Marianne. Merry Christmas to you too. I have my jacket on. I'm dressed in layers. I know I look like crap, but it's cold in here. We live in a steel building, and I have a space heater going on over there, and it's just not keeping up. It was 27 degrees out about an hour and a half ago, and I was on my way back from the gym. So your dad. Oh, no, I can only imagine at this time of the year, just all the memories that you build up with somebody. And then especially around a holiday time, it's always the hardest. What have you been doing, Anne-Marie, to be able to work through that situation in case there's anybody else? I know it's been very hard and lonely for you, but if you had anything you could offer, as far as advice or tips to others that are watching here, because there are a lot of people who have gone through the loss of a family member this year, unexpectedly in hard ways. It's been, I can only imagine the grief at the holidays. I know my husband lost his great aunt on Christmas Eve, and it's just interesting that one of my great aunts passed away within hours of her also. His great aunt passed. She did end up contracting the coronavirus. She was 92 or 93, I think. So she was in that very high risk category, having complications from it. And then I'm not sure about my aunt. Aunt Birdie. I gotta say it properly. All I know is that she was very sick and she did pass away in her home. I'm gonna miss her. I didn't know her very well, but you know, she was like the last living family member, as far as siblings go, of my grandma's family. And I loved when I would go over to Alabama to visit my parents. To Montgomery, I would go over and visit and sit and try to listen to the stories that I could from Aunt Birdie, because she was the last one to tell any. So I'm going to miss that. You lost your father in 2016, but you were his baby. There you go. It's 25 outside where you're at, Marianne. Ick. Find an unleashed potential. Is that how you have dealt with it? Okay, Erica, thank you. Go ahead and drop your question in here. You haven't worked since COVID. Wow, that's a long time. And so you're not having, where you're located, they're not doing any, well, I suppose kindergarten children aren't using the learning online, are they? Merry Christmas, Cindy, and your grandbaby is so beautiful. It is hard. Yeah, crafting. How can you do crafting virtually? But, you know, I've seen some kindergarten teachers who have been able to. Erica, I am waiting for your question, please. I have seen some kindergarten teachers, and if you want your name added to my random name generator to guarantee that you're going to have a drawing, please let me know. Utilize YouTube and some other resources to create things for kids, story time, and I can't remember what else. In fact, a local filmmaker here, he's had he created a indie film that made it to the red carpet. Even he's done some stuff for children during this time, so it's really neat. You work for a private company. Okay. Erica says, what am I supposed to be doing now? Okay, Erica, I can go ahead and pull for that for some guidance for you. But if you are trying to get any guidance into any certain area in your life, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, job, housing, anything of that nature, please let me know. But I can just do a general and just pull and see where it's going from there. You work for a private company, you've been selling locally, but you love your newfound skill of crafting. Yay! Okay. So, again, if you would like your name added to my list, I'm going to go ahead and grab the deck that's calling Erica's name here. Okay, we're going to start with Wisdom from the Hidden Realms, a family. Okay. So she's asking, what are you supposed to be doing? She's holding space for family. I can feel this one coming through. Start doing this stuff, I'll start warming up. Usually it gets me warm, so I'll be able to take this thing off, and actually I can see blood already coming in. So, okay, Brandy, I'll add your name to this in a moment here. Okay. Show me who this is, please. Like, this one is very important. There is a particular someone here. Okay. So, no. Okay, give me a little bit more information, please. Okay. Okay. So first card here is what are you supposed to be doing? The first one here is do not be afraid to ask for help. Whatever it is you're going on with your family right now, you need to make sure that you're taking small steps, because this is a huge issue. Some of these situations and the circumstances involving yourself and your family members in relationships, it's nothing small, right? There are some parts of it, if you were to look at it, you could break it down into bitty pieces, but when you look at the whole of it, it's an extremely huge issue, and it's very it's weighing on you very heavily. But make sure that you're taking small steps to deal with it. Don't try to deal with it in one big lump sum. You can't, because there's so many moving parts and so much volatility associated with what's going on with your family. Please do not be afraid, though, to ask for help. And this is why I asked for a little bit more information here. Like, who are you supposed to be asking for help from, Erica? Where is this help going to be coming from? So I've got two cards here, and they kind of go in hand in hand. There is somebody in your life, and I am feeling that it's male related. It's a individual with masculine traits, or is a man who is involved, whether it be an employer or somebody who these two go hand in hand, embrace and success and growth. Somebody who has been asking you and trying to be a guide for you and showing you how to achieve success in your life. He's maybe it's even a mentor or somebody that you've kind of reached out to or have thought about reaching out to for help in the past. But somebody who's asking you to embrace your full potential. That's what I was hearing when I saw embrace it. And then along with the success and growth, embrace your full potential to be fully who you are so that you can succeed and grow into who it is you need to be. This is a type of person that you need to be asking to come alongside of you to ask for help with the situation with your family. And the next card here is the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Okay. So even though some of these situations that you have going on are extremely heavy, like I said, there are many different parts and aspects to it, and it's volatile, there are parts in it that you can celebrate. So ask for some light and illumination to shine upon those aspects of those parts of it that you can celebrate, that you can take joy in, and see like the silver lining in it. What is it that is good about the situation that I can rejoice in? Because it could be worse than it is, or maybe it's something that I've been looking at all of the big bad aspects of this confrontation and this conversations that are going on within the family, that I have actually forgotten to look at the good parts of it. And that's something that you can illuminate, and you can pull on the energy of that goodness aspect of it, help get you through. And then the next card we have here is a Ringmaster of Scrutiny, who's talking about having discernment and clear vision. Make sure that you're paying attention to all of the little details. You're always so grumpy and impatient, and then you feel terrible when it comes to your family and your relationships. Okay. Okay. I'll pull that in just a second here. Okay. Okay. I can see how pulling up this card saying, finding the things to celebrate, why you would say that you feel terrible because of the grumpiness. How in the world can you celebrate something like that? You've got the family relationships going on. Okay, yeah, so you're focusing on this aspect of you feeling terrible. Can you find the little things to take joy in, with the little itty bitty things, the accomplishments, whether it be little ones among you? And then as you're celebrating with them, so the accomplishments, the things that it's like talking about praise, being that light in their life, and then building them up is going eventually, it's not going to happen overnight, but eventually it's going to tip the scales there. All right. Macroby, you may, if your name is Ron, unless you want to guarantee a reading like Erica did by putting the tip in the tip jar. Otherwise I will put your name in my list to be drawn. So illuminate and enlighten. So yourself and the process of this, building yourself up, building up those around you as you're able to offer words of encouragement and celebrate the little things with them. And then all of that you'll start to see that frustration, and you'll start to see yourself reacting or overreacting as you might be judging yourself to those situations differently. So as you're looking at, okay, so we're going to, let me see if this is where this issue is. This isn't, does this pertain to this? Okay, so this is where the Ringmaster of Scrutiny is coming in. Good timing for you to say that, for you to put that quote through there. So many accomplishments. I should be so proud and happy right now, but you have such a short fuse. You don't know what you're doing wrong. Okay, that's exactly why the Ringmaster of Scrutiny came up. Discernment, clear vision, and details. Okay, the devil's in the details, honey. So what is going on? What is it that no, we're going to go back to this deck. Okay. What is it that we need to know about the Ringmaster of Scrutiny? What kind of details and clear vision and discernment are we looking for as to the why? What is going on with the frustration? Why are you having this short fuse? Okay. Part of it is there's some aspects that you've been dealing with. It says healing begins. Look at the heart chakra area there of herself. She's looking through the curtains, and she hasn't quite stepped through the curtains yet. Are you willing to step through the curtains to allow yourself to heal the hurt, heal the pain, heal the habits? How much of this is learned? No, we're not going there with that right now. So whatever is going on with you, this has been happening for a long time for you. This isn't something new. This is a habit I'm seeing that you're wanting to break. You want to get rid of. You want to be something different and be there for your family in ways that you haven't been able to. Okay, you're beating yourself up over these habits and whatnot. And your overreaction, your fuse. Okay. Okay. Feeling alone. Do you have somebody in your life that you can turn to for help and assistance? Again, we're going back to asking for help. Okay. Succeeding, growth, change, etc. Expanding to be the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Taking small steps to do that. You're feeling alone right now. Part of your healing beginning is taking your steps to find this person who can help you. Is there a man in your life, like your spouse or somebody else, that you can go to and ask to hold you accountable? Because you just don't know how to do this on your own here. But we got back to the green area, the heart chakra here. So what are you holding and storing in? That's okay. Go ahead and cry. That's healing. Okay. And release. Hold it in. Don't tell yourself that it's bad to cry. Crying is okay. It's part of having this experience. It's part of our learning experience and changing ourselves. If you allow it to be the opportunity that's going to create healing for yourselves, you can create it for yourself. You can create the healing. Tell yourself that this healing, and anybody else is watching this, what are you going through right now? What is it that you need to create healing for in your life? Yesterday, I was saying for myself, I create health for my life. I create health in my body. My body has been going through this up and down for a week now, and I'm just like, oh God, I hate this. And finally, it's like, you know what? I'm creating this. I'm working with my higher self. I am creating health and healing in my body right now, and I receive it right now. It's not just receiving, it's creating. We can create it. You can create the healing and allow and choose to allow these tears and the emotions you're experiencing right now. You're experiencing it. That's not who you are, but you're experiencing it. Allow that experience to create the healing and the healing to begin for you. So what are you holding in your heart space that you're feeling when these situations come up? Okay, even if you choose to react, you need to step aside for a little bit, go in and say to yourself and ask yourself, okay, why did it come up? Talk to the energy, talk to the emotion, what are you trying to teach me? What am I ignoring? What's stored in here that I can release and that I'm allowed to release? Okay, we're going to, so solar plexus chakra needs some attention, the creativity. You need to allow yourself to be creative, to find solutions, to allow the healing to begin, because you kind of gotten, so notice this one here, these cards, they're both in boxes, and I'm hearing that you're putting creativity in a box and you're not allowing yourself to fully heal. You're not allowing yourself to fully come into that space and the success and embrace who you really and fully are, because you're putting all of that in a box. Open up the box and find out what's in there. Have the childlike energy. Even ask your kids to go through an exercise with you and ask them, we've got all of these chakra cards, you know, this deck of like 70 cards here. We've got the sacral chakra also. Okay, so this was, okay, so let me see here. Just a second. Yep. Okay. Open yourself up to allowing these feminine energies into your heart space. Okay? You've closed yourself off to allowing yourself to accept who you are and what you are as a feminine being, feminine creature on this earth, experiencing it through the feminine life. You're trying to be in control. You're pulling on the masculine energies. That's where this root is coming from for the anger and for the outburst. That's a masculine issue for you right now because you're trying to be in control. You're out of control. You're not able to control the situation. Your expectations are up here. Expectations are not being met. That's a masculine issue for you. You need to balance this out. All right. Hi, Becky. Thank you for coming in. I'll add your name to the list. I wasn't aware that I'm feeling alone, but maybe I am. I stopped hanging out with people and you just been around parents and kids. Total lifestyle change. It's a different kind of alone. It's the alone that this situation is bringing you. You feel alone in this situation. Like you don't have anyone around you right now who understands what you're going through internally. That's what that alone is about. And dealing with it. And you're dealing with it alone. And you're not asking for anybody to help you. Okay? But when the outbursts happen, it's because of you trying to be in control and you feel like you've lost control. You don't need to be in control. You need to allow yourself to receive the creativity that's available to you in your solar plexus and your sacral chakras. The feminine power of that. Because you're out of balance. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to allowing more of your natural feminine nurturing nature to be there for you. I've seen that you feel like sometimes there's a lack of support from the home to be able to fully to accomplish this. That's part of your expectation. Your mom is completely programmed by the ego. You get it. Your parents do not understand this stuff, I believe. Do you live with your parents? I feel like you have a lack of support within the people around you. And to support you in these expectations. And it's the expectations here. You really need to evaluate your expectations. That's what small steps is. Small steps is evaluating these expectations. Illuminate and enlighten them. Discernment, clear vision. Pay attention to those details of those expectations that you've laid out. You just move back with your parents in July. I'm not feeling pulled to pull any more cards for you right now with regard to this. You have the ability, though, to overcome this. And I can understand and I can feel the frustration because, I've got 8 kids. I can lose it. I can fly off the handle. And I can get upset with myself, right? But we can only get better. Your perceived weakness is potential for growth. What you're perceiving as this thing for you right now is a weakness in yourself, is only an opportunity for you to grow and to succeed and to embrace so that you can become better than you were. Without light, you can't have darkness. Without hate, you can't have love. You can't experience one without the other. You can't know what love is until you've experienced hate, right? So you've had these experiences, so now you know what it means to be where you don't want to be and how you don't want to act. You don't have to be caught up in the Groundhog Day. What are the emotional energies that are having you process these things the same way over and over again? So, hi, Tess. I haven't been on in a while. You're welcome. Having a hard night. Your 2-year-old is projectile vomiting and you're having panic attacks. Oh, yeah. You know what? The first time my kid projected vomit, yeah, I was. Yep. I'd be scared too. I was scared too. I don't blame you, honey. It's normal. Don't judge yourself. What? Why are you awake? I told you to go to bed.
I just
You're welcome.
took the bottle of that water.
Okay.
A bottle of that water. I still
Why?
have a full box.
Before bed. You drink a whole bottle of water before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Go to bed. And I hope you don't have to get up and go to the bathroom. I hope you don't have an accident.
I just changed.
Yeah, you just changed. Yep. Okay. Anyway. Test. Yeah, I would be a mess too. Okay. When I gotta scroll through here and see who asked to have their names on the list. Okay, I've got Brandy.
Mama.
And
Mama.
Macrabri. What should you draw? A snowman.
Really?
Yeah. Becky, I think you wanted your name on there.
Please don't tell me this folder in this.
Okay, so if anybody else would like their name added to the list, please let me know. I have Brandy, Macrobee, and Becky's name on here.
Okay. Mama. How am I supposed to draw?
I'm glad I'm live. We just finished her second bath. She got yucky in her hair and she's already back asleep, so we'll be watching and praying. So, this is your first experience. I want to tell you it's a lifesaver for me with kids who have that issue. What, buddy? Just a second.
Yeah. Can't draw a snowman.
Oh. Okay, draw a Christmas tree.
No.
Okay. Then I'm not telling you anymore. You can draw what you want to do.
Yeah.
A bowl with 2 Walmart bags in it, one inside of the other. Yep. I'm imagining maybe your child is sleeping in bed next to you, but yeah, you can grab it, you can catch it. Make sure her hair is pulled back. So much easier than have a stash of plastic shopping bags next to you, next to the bed, so you can change it out. And I know how it is as a mom in the middle of the night and you're tired and you're sleeping, you're half awake, half asleep because you're trying to just pay attention, listening with one ear open about, what's going to happen with your child. I haven't seen any more requests here, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a name. No, you're not ripping out paper and throwing it on the floor. Okay, Macrobee, are you still here?
You want to do some more? What are you doing? Change your arm buster.
Hi, Angie. For some reason, well, that's kind of crazy. I'm not seeing all of unless Angie's comment was like 9 minutes ago. It's way up there. Your kids do not listen. They completely ignore you and your parents. You're 5. Stop ripping the paper out. I don't want any more paper on my desk. You can turn the page on the book to a new one.
Fine.
Thank you. Hi, Steven.
Hi.
Go to bed.
Okay.
You're welcome, Becky. You have no fever, no symptoms, just randomly 8 o'clock. Ugh. Viruses are fun, aren't they? Because they're never the same, never the same, never the same. Angie, I apologize. I don't know why I couldn't see your thing. My kids listen well. No, my 7-year-old is still sitting here.
What do you mean 7?
Well, you're going to be 7 in a couple of days, so you're
What do you mean
almost
couple?
7.
How many days?
9.
You guys said it was 2 weeks.
He's wrong. That's 1 week and 2 days. Yeah, I told him to go to bed, and he's still sitting here, and it's very late where I am. And he's sitting here drawing. Looks like a car. Erica says, happy birthday soon. He gets so upset when I say that he's 7 because he's not technically 7 yet. January 4th. And then mine is January 6th. Okay, Macrobee, are you still here? Brandy says, happy early birthday. It's so easy to like, okay, the countdown to Christmas is so many days away. And then I just add on like 12 minus 2. And that's his birthday. And then I just add on 12 to that because that's my birthday. Because my birthday is the 12th day of Christmas.
My mommy's birthday is after
I'm not
mine.
seeing Macrobee here. Okay, let me go over here. So, hi, Steven. I want to see where, because like the comments were all coming in on the other one here. Yeah, good night, Erica. Thank you for dropping in. Okay, let me go over here then. I don't know if StreamYard is giving me everything I'm supposed to see.
Oh, Porter's
And then I'm going to draw another name of the 2 that are left, Becky and Brandy, because I'm not seeing Macrobee. You might hear something come up here. I have to mute it. There we go. Oh, yes. There's Macrobee. Okay, he's comment. There he is. You just wanted to know what shampoo and or leave-in conditioner I use to have my hair so lustrous looking. Okay, so you didn't want me to pull a card. Hi, Anna. Sure, I can add you to the list. Interesting question. Actually, I don't ever use the same shampoo. I tried to just get something with keratin in it, and I did just take a shower this evening. I don't dry my hair with a hairdryer, so it's the gross kind of just big fluff. I could do this, and you just would be all big and poofy, right? Anyway, so I don't brush my hair when it's wet, and I didn't have any conditioner tonight. So anyway, does that answer your question, Macrobee? Hi, Jen. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so you said good morning. Where is it where you're at? I can't remember. What, buddy? Oh, look at that. Okay, taking. I don't know if he wanted a question, though. If he had a question for a card. And you thought you had heard somewhere that it was healthier to switch shampoos often. I have your name in the drawing. It's nothing guaranteed unless you drop a tip in the tip jar. Jen? Mary? Okay, I'm going to draw another name. For a very long time, I was using borax to wash my hair, and then I just kind of, I don't know, my hair wasn't quite, the ends of it. I was getting tired of the ends of it. They were just gross. So I went back to shampoo. But other than that, the borax kept my hair clean for a really long time. I didn't have to wash my hair. The thing I hate about using shampoo is I have to wash my hair more frequently rather than if I use borax. My hair will last a lot longer in between washes. Anna, your name was just drawn. So what's your question, sweetie? And I am live on my YouTube channel tonight too. Thanks to StreamYard, I can broadcast across 3 various platforms. So I've got scissors are in my room and put away. Really? I'm waiting on, hang on, let me see these. Oh, you need scissors. It's so horrible, isn't it? They're up high in my bedroom.
Where?
On top of Dad's closet. I think. Or they might be on the shelf next to my bed. Or they might be on the coffee table. My YouTube is... I'll paste it here. Just a second, Anna. That's my YouTube. Okay, so what is going on that you need to know right now? Is this thing with the drummer real or just a distraction? Okay. What about the stick? Okay. You're welcome on the inside there. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No, I need scissors.
What do you need a scissors for? Show me what you need to cut.
When you cut the thing out.
The whole page?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Can't get anything.
Come here. Which sticker can I help you?
No. Scissors.
No, you don't need scissors.
And I do.
No, I can make it work.
Now you're gonna whip all this sticker.
I won't rip anything, buddy. You're gonna have to leave the room right now. Just a second. What do you want? You want this sticker?
No, I want that page. I want all the pages left out. Those sticker pages. Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome. And you had to have all that temper tantrum over that, huh? Oh, yeah, you had to, huh? Okay, problem solved. Now I can focus. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's tired, but you know, won't go to bed. Should be in bed. Told him to go to bed. He was in bed, and then he came in here. So, yeah, lack of help. So. Current state. Okay. Right. Just a second here. Okay. Is this him? Okay, this is something else that's going on in your life. Okay. Okay. So first one we've got things are moving quickly for you. This thing here with, I don't know, I'm going to pull a little bit more. Not sure if this is the drummer thing or not, but things are moving rather quickly for you. Is there a travel thing that you've been offered or you're thinking about doing? But right now, though, Page of Wands in reverse, things are feeling very mundane to you with this going on. And it's even it feels more like you're wanting things to move more quickly than they are. And you're feeling very impatient about how things are happening and where they're at. You want answers now. There is the energy of the King of Wands reversed in your life, and it feels like your ex, which is the a person who's got, you know, a short temper and full of vanity. Let's see what role this is playing with you right now. Joel, I want you to lay down over there right now. Or you can go to your bed. Someone just got done saying how my kids listen to me so nicely. So well. Okay. Right, and you're trying to move forward from that. Okay. What? It's a folder. You can put things in it. Like even the stickers. Okay, so he has this energy that he's trying to tie to you. He's got this energy like your ex is wanting this family thing, the coming together in the family, and he's feeling this banishment energy here. He's feeling like he's been banished from you. He and the drummer are actually friends. Interesting. Well, your ex has been is still wanting that stuff with you. I know that you walked away and whatnot. And his energy is messing with you. You're wanting things to move forward more and move forward more quickly. You're tired of things the way they are. His family loves you. So he feels differently than you do. Like, your family still loves, but you still have that affinity with the family. Okay. Let's get away from him, though. Okay? Because I know that you're trying to walk away. Okay, being around him's not, is kind of graying out some of the stuff that you're trying to discern for yourself. Okay, and that card here, is this one was laid down? Is this in reference to, yeah, you're trying to move things quickly and forward with him, because this one was laid down over here on the wanting to move things forward. You tried the mundane, you tried things. You just want this. You want it to be a lover. You've got this desire to be a lover, and that's why you're asking this question here. Is this thing real, or is it just a distraction? You're creating it for yourself. Why can't it be real? Okay, he feels at peace. This drummer character, sorry. The high priest, he's balanced and he's justice. He's the masculine and the feminine. He's sitting there and he's ready to rule with wisdom and foresight. And this drummer feels very balanced. He feels like something you need in your life. He feels peace. Yeah, he sits in the place of the emperor. Notice that he's there's even children in the background with the emperor there, and there's plenty of abundance, and he's watching over them as they play. He is a family man. Again, he is a protector. He's a balanced individual. Family man. So what is going on that you need to know? What do you absolutely need to know about this that's going on with this right now? We know that you've got, so the distraction is more of the ex. That's where the distraction is coming from. Yeah, go for it. Ace of Wands. This is action. This is moving forward. Okay. Hope. You got the hawthorns there. The magic of the maypole here. So there's a lot of positivity here, a lot of ambition and transformation, possibly new start, new home, new life. All of the hard work that you've been putting into your self-healing and the work that you've been doing can be turned into a reality. This is what you're looking for. Don't be afraid to move forward with this with courage and optimism, and have the ambition, because we have this is a card also that this is very ambition driven. See, is there anything else we need to? I want to go one more card for you. Hi, Appalachian Andy. He says shout out to Nicholas Gers. I'm not sure who Nicholas Gers is. Hi, Stover. You're not convinced that gingers are human, really? There we are. Yeah, I'm hearing fight for if it's something that you want. Don't be afraid to fight for it. This is something you've been wanting, something you've been creating for yourself. Fight for it. Fight for it. Fight for it. Don't back down. Even in the midst of everything it is that your ex might be trying to throw at you, like subconsciously and unconsciously, he might even not be aware that he's sending the energy that way. Just don't let it get in your way. Just continue to fight for it. So let's see here. And I'm not familiar with, let's see here. Hello, Laos. Thank you for coming in.
Mama.
Yeah, buddy.
When are you going to be done?
I don't know. Well, hey guys, so if you wanted to, here's how it works. If you wanted to guarantee a reading, please go ahead and put a tip in the tip jar. It's located in the description of the live stream here. If you do not want to be guaranteed a reading, but you would like to have the chance that your name might be drawn, please let me know your name in the comments, and I will put your name in my random name picker website over here, and I will click pick a random name, and if I draw your name, you will be able to ask a question for the cards. If you were asking me, hello to all of the new viewers on YouTube. Thank you for coming and watching. I appreciate it. How much for a tip? I prefer no less than $5 for a tip, please. Merry Christmas. Hi, Norma. Thanks for coming in. I can add your name to my list. Doesn't guarantee that you're going to be read, though. Do I have OnlyFans? No, I do not. And yes, I am married. In answer to your question, I have 8 children. My birthday is coming up. What else do I need to know? Let's see here. Oh, you're looking for the tip address. I drop it in here. Let me drop it in the comments for you. It is in the description, but I will add some in here. Doesn't matter. Some of you guys are absolutely hysterical, hitting on people on a live stream as if it's going to go anywhere. Oh, come here now. I don't know why my thing is just spinning. Okay, thanks, Becky. What's your question? I'll take your name off the list. I have Brandy, Jen, Tess, and Norma on my list still. How was your Yule, Django? The YouTube, I did paste it. Hang on. My channel name is just Vicky Rose. I mean, you're welcome, Anna. Okay, I put the deals there. Here's how you can tip me. And thank you, Mr. Frisbee Man. Becky will be read next. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you, Linda. John, if you can't find it with Vicky Rose, let me know. I'll paste it in here again. But I know you can't scroll back as far as I can on my StreamYard here. Okay, thanks. How's your baby doing? I hope she hasn't thrown up again. As much as you want to, Mr. Frisbee Man. It's whatever value for you for a card reading is. That's up to you. Okay. So you just kind of need to know just in general what you need to know about your twin flame. Alrighty. I don't know who you're saying damn okay to. I said a minimum of $5 I prefer. Okay. Becky, what do you need to know? Wow, I don't get this deck a whole lot, but I'm getting it 2 times here. How many abortions I've had? What the hell? Like none? I have 8 kids. Let's see here. Let me find Becky's. Becky. There we are. Okay. I'm not sure what the okay. Oh, John found my YouTube. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling resistance, Becky. What are you resisting? Yeah. So we've got Sisters of the Season, Cycles of Growth, okay? Divine Order, Natural Law. Now, right now, I'm not seeing whether if this is in regard to twin flame. You said general here. There is a situation in your life. Yeah. Okay. You got fairness and balance, keeper of the scales. There's a situation in your life right now, Becky, that you are looking at the situation and you are jumping the gun. You are moving too fast. You're not allowing things to happen in their seasons. It's like trying to go from winter to summer, from spring to autumn. You're skipping whole season. You're skipping a whole because there's this desperation that you've got right now, Becky, of wanting to make sure that everything happens the way it's supposed to, and that the scales are not being tipped too strongly from one way to another. But I'm here to tell you that this control that you're trying to have over this by skipping and not allowing things to flow naturally as they need to is actually helping the scale to tip more way than it needs to from one way to the other. Now I can move into here. Okay. I don't know how to block some of these comments that are coming through. I don't know if y'all can see all the comments that are coming through. I don't think you can. I just got my YouTube, and then thank goodness you can just see them on the Facebook. Okay. Yeah, you can't. Okay. That's probably better that you can't right now. Let's see here. To be a fly behind me on the wall. See what everything I have coming in. I haven't. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to. It's just that StreamYard allows me to, and I forgot to take the damn thing off the top up there. Stream to more than one location at a time. I'm still trying to figure out this platform and getting used to it. So, okay. And is this, if anybody on YouTube knows how to tell me how to block them over here, I would. I just don't know how to do that. So I'll try. So the balance and fairness issue is involving an individual in your life who seeks material gain, and I can see that it's frustrating you. You're looking at the situation, Becky, that they've got going on, and as they approach things for themselves, and it's just this. I can hear these conversations between you and this other individual, and you're just like, it's not all about the money. It's not all about the stuff. Why can't you realize that there's so much more to it than just all this stuff, all of the things that you can acquire? You can't. And like the next card here, you've got the Two of Wands, travel, right? Three of Wands. You can't take it all with you all the time. There was some. the frustration is, I can feel that frustration coming from you with this other individual. But as you're trying to have these conversations, you're trying to skip through, you're not allowing things to happen, the balance and the fairness and everything. And it's interesting though, no, not there. Allowing the growth, 3 of Wands is allowing things to expand on their own time, take their natural cycle, be willing and waiting. I mean, the man is standing there on the rocks and he's waiting for the boats to come. You know, he's looking, he's trying to figure out the best time, the best way, and the best path to go forward and move forward with this. Let's see here. I'm looking for, yes, Macroby. Oh, good, Tess. I'm happy that she hasn't thrown up again. I have no idea, John. I have no idea. Okay, so let's go here. Becky, please give me some feedback if you can. And say this. What are we looking at here, Becky? What do you need to know? Let me go over here, see if she's typing and it's just not coming up. There's one of them. Does it have to do with my ex? Okay. Definitely something you're entangled with. Definitely. And this person did feel like the materialistic person felt like it was a relationship that you've had, especially the fact that he's a king and he's on a throne and the king goes with the queen. Okay, so make sure that GPS, this is another card. This is about tuning in, making sure your eyes you have your eyes set and you're watching, you're paying attention to the signs and you're not trying to take control of it. Because you've plugged in where you want to be. If you look at it like this, you know the destination of where you want to be in the situation with this other individual. Okay. And you know where you want to be with it. But so when you get in your car, you put your GPS in your car, you plug in the address where you want to go. It just gives you directions of how to, the best possible way to get there. You're going to be given different options and different routes of possibly how to get there. Some are shorter, some are longer, some as far as length and or time goes. All right. But if you get off the path, it's going to say reroute, reroute, reroute. Are you rerouting? Are you rerouting the path? Are you trying to go a different path than it is? Hi, Betsy. I've been able to in the past, as far as animals go. She asked if I'm able to connect to animals who have passed away. I have been able to, yes. But make sure that you're putting in the GPS and you're being fully intentional with following the instructions that it's giving you of how to get there. Okay? Because it's the best possible way for you to get there. You're using it for a reason, right? Because you don't know how to get to where you want to go. You need help, you need guidance, you need instructions. Divine order, natural law. Okay. If we step into chaos and out of the divine order, natural law, we step into chaos. And we get off the path that's meant for us to fully be the best that we can be. When you're holding on to the fairness and the balance of the scales so extremely tightly, again, it can cause imbalance for you. Tess says, Betsy, Vicky, I may like to be added back to the list to see if you could possibly connect to my past pet a few months back. Okay, Becky, do you have any questions? Any more questions? Oh, well, if I draw your name, unless you put a tip in the tip jar, I mean, I can tell you. Well, let me, before, if you're going to put the tip in the tip jar to do that, let me just see. Was Tonka a calico cat? Or an orange cat? Well, if it's a guy, boy, calicos and oranges, they're the same. Just that oranges aren't, are males and calicos are females. You're welcome, Becky. Is a light gray cat. Okay. Tess, was your pet of the orange or calico variety? So 1211. Can ask, do I have permission to connect to Betsy's cat Takonda tonight? I do not. I do not have permission to connect to that cat tonight. I might be able to at another time, but I don't have permission to. A dog was black and lots of old dog gray. Okay, well, apparently, okay. There's a calico. It looked more female calico, but you said male, so I threw it out there. But there is a calico cat hanging around here. Energy. And it's not one of the calico cats. My house, because it's not in my room. Let me draw a name here. Oh, let me see. Let me go to my app, see if anybody tipped. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a random name. Let me add the names here that I need to, though. My dog, I have to do more healing on him, and I just don't have the freaking time. Okay. Macrobree. And scrolling through all of these things here. Seeing if who else asked to be added. Norma. I've got your name here. Okay. Yes, you're still there. So yeah, I need to do more healing work on him. He does have some PTSD yet from it. But the gunshot wound, all of that's healed up pretty well. He could benefit from the reconstructive surgery to his nasal cavity because he's always sneezing or he's always plugged up in the one that's been collapsed from the bullet. For those of you who don't know, my 37-pound pointer healer mix that was at the time that it happened. There is the cat. What? The orange tabby came in here. Anyway, was shot by the police, and he was like maybe like 16, 17 months old because he was barking and they were scared. And he literally died on the table. And myself and my 12-year-old son and all the vet and all the vet techs there witnessed him die be dead for 5 minutes and come back to life. Hi. There's the cat. Yeah, just literally. Okay, so whose name was Ron? Tess, your name was Ron. He's gonna crawl up here again. He's all over the place. So in our building that we live in, we have the cats stay in the back of the building right now. It's cold out and they're kittens, and we want them to don't want them to get taken by the owl. And yeah, John, I'm ignoring that. I don't know how to close that stuff. What happened with the cop? Well, according to the, I'm waiting for Tessa's question here. According to the, you don't have a specific question, you guys? Just you're only been anxious mess for 2 days. You must have known that your kid was going to get sick. Okay. What is testing to know? Okay. The cop. Well, the only thing that he violated was the fact that he did not call animal control first. And that's a $50 fine. That's the only law he broke, or city ordinance that he broke. The police chief says that they have every right to be able to shoot an animal if they feel threatened at any point. And it's up to the officer's discretion as to whether or not they feel threatened. The dog was standing there barking at him, protecting his kids. He felt like the man was a threat to his kids who were in the parking lot next to where he was shot. So, whatever. I mean, he's alive. $3,000 of the surgery and help later. I mean, the bullet, yeah. Anyway, lodged in his throat. Fragment of it was. I know, unfair. I know. And actually, the sheriff told us that most animal shootings actually happen when officers, whether they be sheriffs or police officers, get a warrant and they enter a home. When there is a warrant, they are allowed to shoot an animal on site, whether or not it's a threat. And that's when most animal shootings happen. Now, in my county, that doesn't happen because our officers are well trained in the sheriff's department. I'm not sure about the police department, but the sheriff's department, that doesn't happen. Plus, they're mostly country boys and they know how to cite whether an animal is a threat or not. So, long press on it shouldn't give opinions to block a report. Yeah, the body cam video backs up the story. The fairy deck. Oh, hey, yeah, no, the fairy deck's not coming out tonight, Tess. So right now, okay, so you said that you have been kind of an anxious mess. What do you need to know right now? You've got 2 amazing cards here, Tess, right now. Tess, you've got the Door to Value, and then you've got Cornucopia. So you need to celebrate right now. Whatever it is that you've been doing and putting your effort and time into, do not despair, because there is a value. So value can be various things in your life. It can be health. It can be finances. It can be opportunities. Whatever it is that you've been trying to, the harvest is here. You've been putting in the work. You're going to reap the harvest of whatever it is that you have sown. These 2 cards together are amazing. They're and then a cornucopia, I'm hearing, look at the number on. I look at the number. It's 11. That thing that you wish for, bringing it forward, bringing it into existence for yourself, reaping the harvest of what it is. Yay, good cards, she says. Yeah, it just like, don't worry. It's here. It's happening. It's happening. It's in the works for you, honey. And you've got a short read because that's all that came up for you. So, who's next? Pick a random name. Pick a random name. Pick a random name. Hi, cat. And I can't go too much longer because I have to get my son wanted to be work at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's a 30-minute drive for me to take him there, and his car's still not fixed yet. So, yes, I'm still chauffeuring my 22-year-old son to work. Jen, are you still on? Jen Mary. You're going to come back here, aren't you? Why don't you just come sit in front of this camera? Nope, too active. You want me to pet you? Come here. Come here. If the screen is moving, it's because of Cat. His name is Mustard. Mustard. Nope. You started a mini hob side job and it has started to go well. Yay! I'll let it just keep taking off. Come here, Cat. Come here. Come here. Oh, I hear another kitten. Do I hear your brother? Which brother is coming? Where'd you go? Jen Mary, are you still here? Okay, here we go. We're just going to wait. We can go wait. Anyone have a delayed Christmas gathering that they didn't participate in yet? Now his motor is going. Maybe we can get it loud enough to hear it on the microphone. Can you let everybody hear your motor? Nah, you leave my tea alone. I'm not seeing. Let me see if she's commenting over here. And it's just not showing up. Not there. Not there. Mustard, that just made you laugh. Well, okay, here's the thing. Somebody asked if I talk to animals that have passed. I also help find the names that animals pick for themselves. And they tend to have a very, their personalities, they are a lot happier when you call the name that they have picked for themselves. Like my daughter is wanting to get a dog and she's already picking out names that she wants to, the name that she wants for her dog. I'm just like, I'm cringing at it because it's like, no. So anyway, yeah, his name is Mustard. His brother's name is Rhythm and his other brother's name is Mousy. So Anna says, yes. And he's an orange. And Rhythm has a stub tail. He doesn't have, I'm going to draw another name. He doesn't have the a full tail. It's just a nub. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's Rhythm that's out there crying. Brandy, your name was Ron. And I think that this is going to have to be my last one unless somebody puts a tip in because I'm starting to feel exhausted. And I do have to get up in a few hours. Unless the husband gets up and takes me. Oh, he wants to play with the mouse. Get it? Cat, mouse. What's your question, Brandy? Cat, mouse. I love his coloring. Like, it's so much different than his brother's. What's funny is when we got my dog, we named him Dew. Somehow I thought as a kid I wanted a girl dog, so I called my dog a she. The whole 8 years we had him, I said she likes it. My 8-year-old girl thought she was a girl, you suppose. How much do I charge for that? You have a border collie named Bob. I would love just $15, John. January 3rd will be 2 years that you lost your husband. Until you're okay. Wow. Okay. We'll see what comes through, Brandy. Sometimes when in these kind of reads, sometimes they do come through. I know. Hey, oh, we're not playing with the electrical outlet, Cat. Okay. Let's see which one. Oh, it's another food name. Cheddar and mustard. I got a kick out of that one. Yeah, so speaking about the animal thing, I had one gal ask me to do it with her dog, and she did, and I did the reading for her, and then she sent me a direct message, a video of it, and she said, look at this, watch. So she called the dog by its name that she'd been calling it, and then first time ever, she called it the name that I had told her that it had picked. I know I heard a card drop. Where did it go? Okay, I must be hearing things. And I was like, I need to watch a replay to find where the card went. And she sent me it, and the dog looks at her, listens, and comes every time. Then she switched back to the other name. She walked away, called him again by the other name, ignored her, called him by the first name. Another one had asked me, they had named their cat Lucifer. And yeah, the cat was like in like not nice and was pissing all over the walls and just all kinds of stuff. So she's like, I said, let me help you out. Okay. So I did. And what I find is a lot of time owners have the name close. They're close, but they don't quite have it. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. The cat's name was Lucy. She started calling Lucy. Everything stopped. Stop being angry. Stop being mean. And she says that whenever she calls it Lucifer once in a while, it just like turns around, just like glares at her, and sometimes it'll come and do that. Anyway, hi Judith. Merry Christmas. Your mom's dog Zeke is the cutest, cuddliest boy, but a few people is just downright mean to. Well, animals can also sense our energy, right? And my dog is very much that way. From one person to the next, he can really sense someone's energy. Okay, so Brandy is looking for answers about this. Merry Christmas, Rosina. Lucifer is a complicated name. You named your pet Ravioli one time. Do love everyone except your mom's best friend. Okay. Okay. So first card we got here is the cornucopia. Again, this is a you will reap what you sow. When it comes to love, it's what you put into it. It's what you're putting into it. That's how. So it's a message for you that their possibility is there. It just depends on what energy, what attitude, what thoughts you're putting on into it. Right now, your heart is still broken. and you're putting a lot of energy into your broken heart and the loss of your husband. I'm hearing like Ty or Tyler. Mustard is in here. Oh, and here comes Rhythm, and here comes Mouse. E. Anyway, you're putting a lot of energy and effort into broken heart. You're trying to get over, but there's, when you continue to put your energy into that kind of a space, that's what you're going to be bringing into your life. So because then I was like, give me more information on the broken heart. And it's manifest. You're manifesting, you're creating that thing. You're creating that. The more energy and time and effort you put it into it, you're creating it. You're being asked right now to listen and to go in and listen to your heart. Listen to what it wants to change. Just because you are able to get over the broken heart of you and the loss of your husband doesn't mean you're letting go of him. Doesn't mean you're letting go of the memories. You're very scared of that. It doesn't mean that you're denying what you had with him. He stayed the night with your kids tonight, actually. Okay. Nephew named Tyler, she says. Let's go back here, see what Tyler on your husband's side? Was that on your side? She says that he has, for those of you watching on other channels, she says that he committed suicide, so it has been extremely complicated. Listen to your heart. Listen to what it's speaking to you. And not just your heart, but what's going on around you. It almost seems like Tyler, I don't know, you didn't say how old Tyler was. Your sister's husband is your husband's first cousin, so he's your cousin's husband too, actually. Okay. So yeah, I was feeling a connection between Tyler and him, and I'm seeing like him even like drawing pictures and coloring, and he has a special connection. He's able to communicate. Tyler is. He's got a connection between your husband and so this listen card is saying listen carefully to some of the signs and signals and whatnot and they have the same last names. How old is Tyler? That Tyler is giving you. He's got messages for you. It's like you got to listen closely. And thank you for those of you who are sending messages privately. Thank you for your encouragement. He is 14. Okay. Does he draw? Because I'm getting another seek here. Sitting, pausing, seeking, going in, and seeking and looking. I see a sketchbook. Was it Tyler or was it your ex-husband?
Yeah.
You draw. You don't think he does. Okay. You can connect to your husband through art. This seek thing. You have a sketchbook. It's like, have you heard of automatic writing? Do the same thing with drawing. Okay. In order for you to attract that love and to get out of the loneliness, because again, you're tied up into the brokenheartedness, and that's driving a lot of the loneliness for yourself. Even not just lonely as in like you want a relationship, you don't have one, but the brokenheartedness itself is having you feel even more lonely because he's not there with you. What you need to allow yourself to be wide open to any possibility, and you're not right now. The woman who is wide open, who's standing here on top of the rocks, as she's looking up in the sky, I want you to look at her position. Her heart is up. Her arms are back. They are down. They're not just back. Her arms are back. Her shoulders are back. Her chest is up, elevated toward the sky, and she is looking up. She has opened her heart, and she is wide open to receiving. There's the butterfly. New life, rebirth, allowing herself. She's standing on top of a cliff. She had to climb up there in order to get up there. In order to get up to the top of the cliff, for you to be able to be wide open and receiving that new love and the new possibilities, you have to climb the rocks. You have to get over the stumbling blocks that you have put in front of yourself. And she's not anywhere near the ground, because if you look, the clouds are below her. She has scaled the heights. She has gotten to the top. And there she's finding the opportunity for herself to be wide open and receiving anything and everything that there is. But if you go back to your sketchbook, if you with automatic writing, that's just so like for myself when I do it, I have to have a pencil. I can't do it with electronics, but just whatever comes. No judgment. Just let it come. Let it come. Let it come. Don't think about it. Grab if it's going to be a couple of colors for yourself, grab whatever colors you're drawn to immediately. Just put them in front of you. Don't judge. Just draw. Just let it happen. Don't think about it. Let it happen. Let him speak to you through your art, through your sketches. Okay? And then listen to what it is, or even like your heart. What is it that your broken heart wants to tell you? If you're having a hard time hearing your broken heart and what it's trying to tell you, what you need for release in order for you to be wide open, get that sketchbook out and do your automatic drawing. And the answers will come to you through that. Some people might have to do the automatic drawing exercise, maybe even with their eyes covered, and just trusting the movement of their hand and their pencil. She says, yes, that's a great idea. I've never tried that. John says on YouTube, the answer to the question of the life of the universe and everything is 42. Allowing yourself to be wide open to anything it is that's available to you. You know, but first you have to get through the broken heart. Okay. So I'm going to check here, see if I had any tips or not. Otherwise, I am going to check out because I have got to get to bed. I can feel the exhaustion and it's manifesting itself in my chest, and that doesn't feel very good. Okay, so thank you guys. You're welcome. You all have a wonderful night. And I hope to be on here before the new year. If anybody would like a year in a glance reading from me, which is an 18 card reading minimum, and I go through every month and the quarter and the overall energy for the whole year for yourself. And I was doing a special for people earlier this in like November, October, November, where I was also doing the last 3 months of the year. And so far, everything has been spot on for all the readings that I've done. And they're so excited to get into the reading for what's happening for them for the rest of the year. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. The year in a glance reading is normally $75, but because we are so close to the new year, I'll give that to you for $50. You'll get a private link sent to a video that you can go back to at any point in time and rewatch it with hyperlinks into each month as I edit the video and get it to you. And you can refer back to it again anytime you want. So you can drop $50 in the PayPal or the Cash App with a comment in there with the address. If you purchase the second one for somebody else, $50. The second one I give you two free for $40. So drop $90 in the PayPal in there, and I'll do it. And give me a week to get it done, but I'll get you a reading for 2021. If you want to see a sample of that, if you go to my I think it's on YouTube channel. I think it was on my YouTube channel. Maybe not. Maybe it was on my Emerald Willow page. I did do a sample year in a glance for America for 2021 and what we can expect to happen. Well, hang on. I have my YouTube open right here, right now. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to check my videos. Do it right here, right now. Yes, it's on my YouTube channel, USA's 2021 in a glance for 2021, hashtag 2021, Vicki Rose, hashtag 2021. It will come right up for you, and you can get a sample of what that might be, but I can do it personalized for you for $50, a second one for another $40 if you wanted to jump in on that special for yourself for 2021. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching and participating and sticking with me. I am going to go to bed. Night, y'all.